How would your life have been different if you didn't have kids you couldn't afford? My wife and I had our first kid when we were 20. We were both in college and it was unexpected. We were both on track to graduate with engineering degrees. But after our son was born, my wife had to drop out. I was able to finish my degree, but it was tough. I was working 2 jobs and going to school full-time. After I graduated, I got a job as an engineer, but it didn't pay very well. My wife was working part-time at a grocery store and we were barely making ends meet. We had a second child a few years later and things got even tougher. We were living in a small apartment and we couldn't afford to buy a house. We were constantly stressed about money and it was taking a toll on our marriage. I was offered a job at a company that paid much better, but it required me to move to another state. I didn't want to leave my family, so I turned it down. I ended up staying at my current job, even though I wasn't happy there. I eventually got promoted, but I was still making less money than I would have if I had taken the other job. My wife and I are now in our 40s and we're still struggling financially. We have a lot of debt and we can't afford to retire anytime soon. I love my kids, but I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if we had waited to have them.